All right, yeah, everything's in order.
Right then. So, before we start this week, anybody remember what happened last week as the party got
Well,
absolutely creamed?
Oh yeah, we got
Surprisingly, only one death, though.
yeah.
So, who would like to give the session summary?
So we were in the dungeon with a bunch of kobolds that were doing not OSHA safe regulations, and how I figured out these fuckers were chipping away at the base of the tower and made it collapse. That and we found a dead guy that was the wizard of this town, which is very fucking odd why he was down there. So we went deeper and we stumbled upon I forgot, it was four or three kobolds. It was
You
four, right?
guys got killed by 3 kobolds. No, 4 kobolds. Sorry, you're right. You're right. It
Yeah,
was
and
four
then
kobolds.
we kind of were like overrun, and we're like, oh fuck, we gotta get skedaddle. But like Lorelai went down a fucking tunnel and
No,
found their
no,
what?
I went down the tunnel and found their base.
Oh yeah, sorry, Helen. Yeah, Helen went down the tunnel, found her base, and she said, and you're like, oh fuck, and you went somewhere else and
Yeah,
popped out like,
going down said tunnel probably saved Helen's life as the kobolds closed in on the rest of you guys.
I'm not denying that was a smart move. I'm not denying. I'm just saying like, she went around the quarry and went out at the other end, which led her outside to like I think an old monastery, and then she went down the road, went back to town.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what was happening to you guys?
Yeah, well, I kept on forgetting the command word for the birds, so it was like probably forgot again. It was birds, and then amount.
Maybe.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm out birds.
I'm for. Yes, I'm out for. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck that up again.
The
Then
party had some difficulty with their magic items and fought some kobolds who appeared to be using actual tactics as opposed to the standard run up the party and hope you survive, which was somewhat odd and resulted in Calcifer getting his head chopped off.
mm,
The rest of the party promptly fled away with their tail between their legs, possibly literally. I don't know if August has a tail. That's up to him.
he
Uh,
does.
then definitely tail between his legs. The party then regrouped back here in town, met up with Helen again. They got paid and they got level 2 as a result of getting their details. The mayor has instructed them to go look into this cobalt lead maybe in exchange for more money. But currently the party is just licking their wounds. Uh, as of last session, we were at party goes to we were at about the party was about to go to bed, but right before the party went to bed, the party decided to do a little bit of exploring to see what was up in this town, possibly a way to make some extra money. They were approached by a child who said, help me find my pet." You went looking around. You thought it was a pet dragon, but we ended last session with the party finding a clued location of said pet. At which point they found a bunch of black fur in the shape of a Russian ushanka. And that is where we're going to pick things up once again.
we gotta hit to the location.
No, but you did find a ushanka hat. Which I'm
And
assuming you guys know what that means.
Yes.
yeah, so I'm guessing the little boy was still there, right?
There is a small child looking for his pets, yes.
I show him the hat.
Oh, yeah! That's what she usually wears.
Mm. And you didn't put this hat on her, did you?
No, she came into the town with that.
Mm.
Her name's Natasha.
And you chose that name for her, or she was...
No, she picked it.
So, what? She had dog tags on her, or
No, she was a dog.
but she had a collar.
Yeah, and it said Natasha on it. Oh, she could also talk.
Huh. August is gonna give Lorelai a look.
The sentient cat is confused by the concept of talking dogs.
Hey, I'm not cat by normal means.
August, do you? I don't remember the accent. Do you have any siblings?
I am not at liberty to tell you who or what my family is.
What you say?
What? Wait, what?
But you do say what they are.
Humans.
Ish.
I'm not gonna go into any further with you. But
No, August doesn't trust Lorelai. This is new.
no, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
But so you left your dog at the schoolhouse and she ran off, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know where she ran off.
I think she ran in this direction. Normally I can
Oh.
hear her, but I can't right now.
Where's she pointing to?
Behind the schoolhouse, where you guys all are.
Oh. Interesting. I get trying to here. So does she know where to go? She knows where you live, right? No.
Yeah. I'd like you to find her before something happens to her.
Maybe she's at your house, you know?
Maybe. We can try.
Well,
I think that's the next best thing we have.
yeah. Yes. Can you leave us your house?
Yeah, my name's Emma Pascus. I live over here, and she's gonna take you over to this fairly large-looking vegetable farm marked on 46. I'm assuming you guys follow her.
Yeah.
All right. Three of you guys head in this direction.
3. No, 2.
2. All right, because Helen isn't involved in this, right? Do you guys want to go grab Helen for your dog hunting adventure, or no?
Helen went to bed, but yeah, sure.
She did, yes. Or you two just do it in the sun your own.
I mean,
yeah, we'll grab her.
Okay.
yeah, we're two able-bodied people.
All right, cool. You guys head over to the farm. Lorelai, you grabbing Helen or no?
Sure.
All right, cool. Helen, you are asleep for a grand total of 20 minutes before your grandmother barges in.
I don't think she like, I forgot. She got the cheapest. But she spent money on. I forgot.
Hold on, let me go check my
The room.
note. No, you guys paid for a private room, actually.
Yep,
Okay, so oh yeah, it's probably locked then.
All right, cool. You hear possibly feeble banging. I don't know, Lorelai. What's your strength score?
Lorelai has the key.
Oh, you have a key. All right, cool. At which point you are probably shook and awake.
Hey, what the fuck, man? Trying to get some rest.
We are looking for a dog.
I mean, it's a dog. There's probably lots of lost dogs. So then she like waves her away and turns over.
I mean, I suppose you can stay, but
Cool. It closes her eyes.
okay. Okay, I'll see you soon.
All right, cool. Alright,
Great.
August, as you approach the farm with following the little girl, you are pretty much immediately able to locate the source of the dog, as with a DC 0 perception check, you, as well as the small child you are accompanying, are both going to immediately see a dog. It appears to have white fur. It's got very trimmed fangs. It's about maybe like 4 or 5 feet long. It's dressed? Question mark. And the fact that it's got like a head, it's dressed in like a bandolier, and there's some other like clothing, like halfling shaped clothing nearby to the dog. However, more importantly, you're gonna see like three, what's it called? Not even kids, not even three teenagers basically. All of them are currently like holding one of the paws of the dog. One of them is like grabbing and like poking it repeatedly in the nose. The other one's like kind of like twisting and moving its arms, and like the little girl just starts running up to these three. It's like, "Oh my God, Brand, stop! You're being mean to my doggy!" And what's it called? The larger gentleman or the larger teenager just holds out his hand to like stop like the 5-year-old from coming closer. He's like, "What are you gonna do about it, Emma? You can't help me." All the while, you are gonna hear the dog itself speaking in relatively accented comment. "When I get out of here, I'm gonna do." As he's like grabbing a hold of the dog's muzzle, it's like, "Oh man, the amount of money we're gonna get from a talking dog! Oh, this is great, Greg. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna be rich. We even get 10 whole silvers. Hell yeah, bro!"
Alright,
And you're
hold
gonna
on.
see 3 people who are very clearly the older siblings of this child tormenting this dog. The dog is currently trying to bite at all of the children, but is failing to do so as the dog is mechanically currently pinned, and all 3 of them are like holding it in the air.
I'm debating how illegal would it be to assault children? Probably not illegal.
I mean,
Probably
the
will not
oldest
stop
person
you.
here is probably like 16.
So I guess assault is assault. Okay.
I mean, that's like of age in medieval times.
Yes, 16.
Alright,
Yeah.
how does August react to seeing 3 teenagers assaulting a dog and basically bullying this little girl? The parents appear to be nowhere to be found.
Ooh, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm checking something real quick. Huh. So are they like fucking the classic teenager, like fucking yeah, fuck authority and shit?
I mean, they're all 3 of them are dressed in like farmers' overalls. One of them has a hat. They all look fairly physically imposing. Like, actually, yeah. What's your strength score, August?
12?
Yeah, they're all like about your level of strength. One of them looks like really big, and he's got like a pitchfork. But he's not like wielding it. He's just kind of like planted in the ground right next to him. Like, there is a very large vegetable farm, and you see like a whole bunch of watermelons growing, a whole bunch of like orange trees and apple trees. And these kids appear to be farmers by trade.
Alright. Okay. August is gonna, straighten out his jacket, make him look kind of like opposing in a weird way, you know? But how opposing can a cat get?
You tell me, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna walk up very quietly, just like formally, and say, "I don't think you should be doing that, young man."
Alright. Which one are you walking up to? The 2 guys who are strangling the dog, or the one who's like holding back Emma?
It's more of a general kind of thing, like all of them.
Alright, you see the guy who is holding back his little sister. He kind of throws her to the side, like kind of playfully, but clearly she kind of stumbles to the ground. And he walks over to you all macho, and he says, "What are you gonna do about it, you pussy?" Ooh! And you see all the boys behind just start oohing along with him.
Okay. Don's gonna put. How tall is he, by the way? How
You
tall is he?
hairy puss. He's like 5'5", maybe around like 5'7" ish.
Oh no, the Oz is way taller than him. He's like almost 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, the kid. This is like a 16-year-old kid.
I'm just making sure, keeping things in mind. He's
Oh,
gonna put.
you see, he's gonna kind of approach you and start. He's probably going to start insulting you with a bunch of cat-themed puns, none of which I can really think about at the moment.
Could have said, "Hey, fucking."
He's definitely gonna call you a furball, a hairy, and for you to mind your own business, you nosy cat. That one's definitely gonna get a rise out of his brothers.
Oh, trying to think
Right.
here.
Oh,
I,
hey, Kushko, would you like to get involved in the current scene?
Oh,
Who?
sure. I don't fully understand what's going on, so if you could describe it to me, that would be lovely.
Alright, cool. So your character has arrived in this town. You're walking along a nearby road looking for something to do, and you're going to see a very interesting scene. You're going to see two human teenagers tormenting a dog. You're going to see a third human teenager grab a small child and kind of throw her to the ground and start talking shit at this giant cat person. And there's a nearby grandma watching annoyedly.
Oh, is Lorelai here yet?
Yeah, Lorelai's probably arrived at this point.
I'm gonna go for a charm person.
Oh shit,
wait.
casting spell. Alright, hold on. Kushko, do you have a token yet, or do you want me to grab something
I do.
random?
I don't. I have a logo attached, or like a picture attached to my profile.
Can you send me a picture, or can I just grab random cleric number 4?
I'll send you a picture.
Alright, cool. But yeah, you're gonna start to see the, you know what's called, as you approach, you see the older woman begin to incant some sort of spell. Do you intervene at all, or?
It's pretty subtle, but
Hey, what's going on here?
Hey, I recognize that picture.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's one of the pictures from, I think, the Kingmaker video game.
Oh, good. No, I just searched up cleric.
Alright, anywho, yeah. You approach, what do you do?
I put it. Yeah, I'm from out of town. I may be from just an out of town folk, but I don't think y'all should be fighting like this. What's all the hullabaloo?
Well, you see, these bastards been tormenting this dog here, and
Yeah, I'm a bastard, and I love it.
you know what we do the bastards back in the city? They end up in the river. Not this much, and you see fucking August just like walking, pushing him, like not like
Oh,
in
you're gonna push him? Alright, he's gonna shove you
like,
back then. Oh, we
not
ain't
push
in
it.
the city, are we, mister? You wanna
I'm
throw
saying,
down?
I'm saying the hand goes pretty far, even out here. You never know when you might slip up. You never know when you might get dragged down into the dirt.
Are you
And all
threatening to
you,
fight on me, bro?
Hey.
I can fight you all day, bro. It's 3 against 1. Let's do this, bro.
Hey. What's going? Hey, I'll get in between and push both of them, like push both their chests away from each other. And say, we ain't need no fighting here. We are civil human beings. We ain't need to be attacking no nothing.
He ain't no civil human being. He's a big furball.
He's a living, sentient being, for all I'm seeing here. You
Well,
best be
tell him to
leaving him
stop
alone.
minding his own business.
You wasn't minding that dog's business, now was you?
Yeah, 'cause it's a dog and it's stupid. At which point the
Well,
dog yells, I am not stupid!
As far as I can see, you're pretty stupid yourself.
I ain't doing anything illegal. This is my property. It's my dad's property, but it's still mine.
Attacking a sentient being is as illegal as far as I can see.
You ain't no guard.
No, but I'll treat you like one.
Huh?
I'll beat you like one.
No, I can do it. At which point he like holds up his fists in like a kind of like as like a trying to look tough sort of way, but like you can clearly tell this man has no fighting experience whatsoever. Is very intimidated by your words. I'll fight you. I'll fight all of you.
You
We
tell
got-
yourself what you need to, but you best be running along.
No!
Looks like we got a milk stop here. You know.
What?
It, oh no! I know it's an insult, but I don't know what that means. Like,
Did you say? What
Okay.
did you say? Milk stop?
yes.
I
What
can
is-
Google that.
Kushko will just look at the cat with confusion, and then
Oh,
back at the
it's-
kid with an intimidating look.
You want to roll intimidate on the kid?
Sure.
Who? Wait, I'll help him. I'll help him.
Alright, if you can get at least a 10, Kushko gets a +2.
Okay.
I get the. Okay.
Yeah, the milk stop really
Yeah.
confused. Alright. I got 12.
Alright, that's not going to be enough to intimidate these kids away.
No.
It is enough to intimidate the small child, however, as she immediately starts crying and yelling, "Mommy! Mommy, scary people at the farm!" And, like, Emma runs off. One of the kids, kind of lets go of the dog, walks up to his brother, and says, "You ain't going to intimidate us off of our farm! This is our defense!" And the first kid picks up a pitchfork. And he's not even wielding it like a weapon. He's like aiming like the blunt end at you guys, basically. He's like, "You get away from the farm." The
Can I,
third kid
like,
is still holding the dog.
walk up to him and disarm him?
You try to knock it out of his hand?
Yes.
Cool, roll initiative.
Oh,
And if
wow.
you're making an attack roll, oh boy, alrighty. They are
Does my
definitely.
charm person go through before that happens?
A lot of things probably, but a lot of things happened, and I was not able to resolve it. I'm sorry.
All right.
Actually, no, we don't even need a battle map for this.
Oh,
We just need a turn order. Let me-
7. Awesome.
Oh, 3. Oh.
Let me grab child number 1, child number 2, child number 3.
Oh my gosh, they're
Not
huge.
not to scale. Alright. Don't worry about an actual battle map for this. We are a theater of the mind this shit. Let me delete all these people off of this. And add turn. Alright, where is...
Sorry, 1 second.
Alright, Kushko's initiative is 15. And these, what's it called? D20. Alright. 8. 9. And the guy in the back in the white shirt is the one who is holding the dog. So, okay, so we are at, you attempt to disarm him, so you're going first.
Okay.
So roll me a disarm check on the guy holding the pitchfork.
That's its own roll?
CMD. Or CMB,
Oh.
rather. Combat Maneuver Bonus.
Okay.
It should be on your sheet.
4. Apparently, I have no bonus in CMV.
So you walk forward, you attempt to knock the thing out of his hands. However, he's clearly physical, and he just kind of takes a step back, and he starts yelling, "Assault! Assault!" At which point, the third kid is going to... Actually, he's going to drop, since you failed to do that. He's actually going to straight up drop the dog and charge the priest. And he's going to make an unarmed attack against the priest. This will provoke an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take one.
Yeah, let's just unarmed attack.
All right, roll me an attack. If you're unless you have improved, you can't do that with an unarmed attack unless you have improved unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Then, I guess. Am I don't think I'm holding anything.
All right. Well,
So I
in
guess I
that
can't attack
case,
him.
he charges you. 15 versus AC.
Where is it? Yes.
15 hits.
Yeah.
Cool. Kid drop kicks you in the face. Take 2 non-lethal.
I have no access to my token.
Hold on. Let me. Controlled by Kushko. Nameplate. Now you should. First kid also runs by both of you guys and goes straight for the priest.
Do I
21.
get?
What?
No. I guess this doesn't count for attack of opportunity, right?
Oh yeah, he runs past you, absolutely. So this will definitely provoke from you.
I'm gonna try to trip him.
All right, that works too. Roll combat maneuver.
Give me a second.
So this is combat maneuver bonus.
Okay.
There should be a button on your sheet just called combat maneuver. 9, that'll trip him. All right, cool. So you head out your hand. A kid runs right past you, charging at the priest. You trip him. He falls on his hands and knees, at which point he has to spend his turn standing up. Third kid goes for you. Surround him. Hit him on the other sides. Hit the big stupid cat in his big stupid face. And he's just going to walk up to you and punch you. It's going to be a 13 to hit your AC.
Hold on. Let me see. You said 13, right?
13 versus AC.
Nope. There's not
Nope.
hit me. You see August just like dodge like boxing style.
Alright, Lorelei. Don't worry about exact locations right now. Everyone's just in a gigantic melee.
Uh-huh. She's just gonna say, "Oh, I'm surrounded by idiots." And I don't have any like non-lethal spells.
How do you guys deal with a bunch of level 1 teenagers?
Well, it's a bit iffy, but I want to try charm person anyway on the one who seems to kind of be the ringleader.
Who would that be? Would that be Doggy or the guy that everyone was talking to?
the guy that everyone was talking to.
Okay, that was Jackson. So you're casting charm person on him?
Yes.
Cool. He is gonna roll a will save. He's gonna get a 15.
I'll just barely beat it.
He has a will save of +0. Anything else you'd like to do?
She's not well suited for fist fights, so she's gonna kind of like keep her distance away from the crowd.
You can take a 5-foot step out of the big melee.
Actually, he let go of the dog, right?
He did let go of the dog. Yes, the dog is just kind of lying on the ground, like breathing heavily.
She's gonna go over there and just make sure the dog's all right.
Oh gods, I can breathe once again. Hello, please do not grab.
Yeah, she'll just pat him on the head and say, "Don't worry, you should go."
You see, it's like breathing heavily. August, you're being punched by two 15-year-olds.
All right, so I'm assuming magic hand is gonna like cause an attack of opportunity for me, right?
If you're casting a spell in melee, that provokes, yes. Assuming these guys have improved unarmed strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah. It's impossible to give someone a wedgie with magic hand. Mage hand.
You want to cast... Alright, you want to do what?
Is it possible to give someone a wedgie with mage hand?
I'd allow it. I'd let you roll combat maneuver, but add your charisma to it.
Okay. Okay. I want to try that. I'm gonna try that.
Alright, cool. That does not provoke from the first kid. The second kid does actually have improved unarmed strike, however. So he's going to take his attack of opportunity.
Alright,
13 versus AC.
Yeah, no.
Howdy.
You did
Wait.
roll.
What?
That was. Yeah, it's Austin. Yeah, it's August. But why did? Why
Yeah,
did?
Kushko, did you mean to
Kushko.
roll that?
Oh, roll what? No.
Oh, I thought you were about to stab him, bitch.
No.
Alright,
I
yeah.
was just making. Yeah.
All good.
I
Alright.
realized I forgot to put in the damage for my sword, so I was just doing that.
Alright, cool. August, roll combat maneuver.
Alright, and you said add my charisma, right?
I'll let you add your charisma because this is a magic thing.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm assuming a 13 does not beat your AC.
Yeah, nah.
Alright, cool. Roll to give one of these kids a wedgie.
Yeah, if I'm gonna box that shit, about to humiliate this guy in front of his friends. So that's
That'll do it. Please tell me what you just did.
alright. Okay, so this guy's the ringleader, right? The blonde guy, right?
He appears to be the one who was doing all the talking.
Alright, so you see, August basically just like, box that shit. He just blocks you with his arm, and then he just casts. He just fucking. You see him clench his fists upwards and then pull, and you see like this motherfucker's arches just get pulled up by a magic hand, and you can see him get lifted up like 2 feet off the ground, and like just hang on there for a second, and then August drops him to the ground. So he's just
Alrighty. Unfortunately, my good sir, modern elastic underwear only dates to like the 30s. So basically, you just rip his pants off. Is what you are able to do. Is what you do. Because elastic underwear does not exist at this time. People have loincloths.
God damn it! You won't let me have this. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
However, you are clearly able to rip this man's pants off. At which point he immediately starts screaming in possibly pain and or embarrassment.
It's still working somehow.
Alright, Kushko. You are looking at a man who is attempting to punch you, and a wedgie gone wrong.
I will. Wait 1 second. How long take?
What would you like to do?
I think I will like run past the cat, like over here,
Alright.
so that like assuming like this kid will like want to chase after me, he'll be like, oh yeah, the cat, and then I'll start to summon monster 1.
Alright, you run out of melee and you start casting Summon Monster 1. That'll come off at the start of your next turn.
Yes.
However, this kid, upon seeing he's basically going to do almost exactly what you predicted, which is he's going to start running after you as you run away from him. At which point he's going to hear screaming as his buddy is given like the atomic wedgie of his lifetime. At which point he goes, "Oh shit, magic! Shit, this guy's a wizard. He's going to turn us into fucking frogs!" And he's going to book it. And this guy is going to book it. And the last kid is also going to book it. And they are just going to be screaming nonsense about, like, "Oh god, I don't want to be a frog! Ah!" And the 3 of them scatter.
You see August, like, dust off his hands. Nothing like... nothing like clearing out some milksops.
Can I cancel my spell mid-spell?
You can hold your spell mid-spell. So you've cast it, so the spell slot's used, but it goes off whenever you want.
I will hold it.
All right, cool. So you're just holding, hand is just holding a Pokeball right now, basically, for the next thing you
Sweet.
touch. But yeah, August, you and Lorelei and this newcomer all appear to be alone outside a seemingly abandoned vegetable farm. There is a small girl nearby crying, as well as a dog clearly catching its breath. Would you investigate any of this?
I think I will go comfort the little girl.
All right. I was screaming about.
Oh, jeez. I'm trying to form the accent. Is everything all right?
All right. Do you just want to say you spend time comforting the small child?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
August works on his people skills. Lorelei, do you react to newcomer or do you react to talking dog first?
She's gonna look at the new guy and say, "Well, thank you for the help back there.
It's no
Kids these
problem at
days,
all.
I swear."
Oh, how can you blame them? The war has messed us all up in the head a little bit.
I suppose.
By the way, my name's Kuzco Busco. Pleased to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you too.
You know, I noticed your little group would come around. I noticed the other day there was this orc-looking fella, and he'd come through town. I swear his head was about to fall off his shoulders there. And I was thinking, well, you know, since I come from cleric school, well, maybe y'all guys will need a healer. I also have a little bit of experience of being a field medic in the war out there. So I was thinking, maybe I could just call up my school. Well, not call up. I could send a letter to my school and be like, and say I was looking for an independent study so I can help you all out with your adventures because I noticed you was out doing some things or the castle that collapsed. It collapsed right around the time I was getting here, so I don't know much about what's going on because I'm just here visiting my cousin. But you know, I could stay with him a while since I will be helping out y'all if y'all need some extra support down there.
Neji, I'm giving you a hero point if you can somehow keep this accent up for the entire session. Because this is
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Even
This caught
outside
me
of
really off
character.
guard.
I mean, Lorelei, you can roll knowledge local on his accent.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Not good rolls yet today.
I mean, you've heard his manner of speaking before, but definitely not a local.
Fuck. What did he ask me? I'm sorry.
Lorelei looks confused at you. Lorelei hurt herself in her confusion.
Do you need me to repeat myself there? And
No,
I didn't get your name in the first place.
She'll hold her hand out and say, "Name is Lorelei."
I graciously shake her hand and I said, "Pleased to meet you, Lorelei. I was looking to join y'all's group because I was hoping to be y'all's cleric, help your healing down there in the dungeons that you'll be looking at when you're out over in the castle there."
Kushko, are you like
You know-
openly wearing a symbol of the sovereigns?
I am indeed.
All right, Lorelei, you can see he is openly wearing a symbol of the sovereign host.
She'll say, "Oh, well, that'd be greatly appreciated. We have suffered quite the wounds down there."
Oh, I can understand that. I hope you haven't lost too many folks down there. I did notice that Orc was lucky to be alive. He seemed like he was just about to croak. I was worried about him, but I noticed that the
sorry, one
church was
second.
helping him out, so I figured I'd let them do what they do best.
I think I'm gonna take this guy, take this character very seriously.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing a great job, Nachi, but
Doing good.
I love this accent. Please keep going.
yeah.
I'm back on this.
um, Uh, wait, I'm sorry, Naj. I'm sorry, Naj. Am I offending you? I'm just like,
Of course, of course not. I love doing this accent. It's very fun. I understand that it sounds very goofy, but it's part of the character. He from the countryside, as you know, as you may be able to decipher from his accent.
Yeah, it sounds pretty fun to do.
yeah. Are you trying to do the Forrest Gump kind of thing, or
Oh, that's what it reminded me of.
yeah,
Like
Not
Louisiana or
necessarily.
something.
I
Yeah.
just
yeah?
I kept saying the name Cusco Bushko, and it just kind of developed from there.
Wonderful.
You're doing you're doing great. Man. Okay, sorry. You're talking. You go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, I asked Lorelai if I could be in y'all's group. Oh, and you said yes. That would be divine. That would be divine. I would absolutely love to meet some of the others of the group so I can help y'all down in the dungeons and castles over there.
Well, Helen is asleep. August is the cat. He's I don't know where he went. She looks around her, and she's like, I lose track of him a lot.
Well, well, how can you blame him? He seems like a common wanderer. He got himself into some trouble with some kids. We ain't too often see a cat folk getting in a tussle with some children.
I
So
don't think I've ever
I
seen a
can't
cat
blame
folk.
him.
Period.
It's a very good point. I only seen some of them in textbooks when I was at school. When I was reading up on other species in other cities, I learned that there was some very unique folk out in the world. But how can I blame them? Like there ain't too many changelings from where I is from.
Hmm.
I think August comforts the child, like to like with to talk to Laura Why about the dog.
What did you say?
I'm saying like I think August brings the child to like main group, you know.
Oh, we found your dog.
Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
Oops, sorry. Just sending a PM to somebody. What was the question? Sorry.
Distracted DMing.
I'm sorry. I'm PMing someone. It's about plot because the guy I sent the plot to died. I'm sorry.
SMH.
Anywho, yes, you guys go to check on the dog. The dog is laying in the ditch, catching its breath. As the three of you guys approach, it kind of gets back on all fours, but it's mostly just gets on 3 fours because it kind of collapses on its fourth leg as it slowly begins to limp away from you guys as you approach. And he's like, I swear, if you, and clearly it does not appear to be happy to look at humans given what it's been through.
Oh, don't worry. We're not here to hurt you. I think I remember the accent.
The
Perhaps
dog
that
looks
should
at you
help them.
confused.
The little girl doesn't go up and hug it.
Oh,
Or-
the little girl goes up and hugs the dog. Absolutely. He's like, "Hello, Emmy. Thank you. I do not wish to be with your brothers anymore. They are big and they are mean and I do not think the thing I am looking for is in this town. I would like to leave now, but you can't leave. You're too fluffy. No, Emma, it is not you. It is me. I do not feel very safe in this sort of situation. I do not wish them to come back, and I do not believe they have been brutally murdered, which means they are likely to come back. Unless, of course, you are willing to brutally... Don't brutally murder my brothers! What's brutally murder mean? The dog face paws.
Like August will put the hat back on her head.
Huh?
You find my hat of rank. Thank you. My name is Natasha. Thank you for your assistance.
I mean, I wouldn't want a dog being in the street. That's against my moral uprising.
Because you are a cat. And here I thought dogs and cats hated each other, yeah?
I think August will very dodge that, and like his eye twitches at that kind of fucking comment.
But
So
thank you. I wish I had money to reward you by. I know location of money, but I do not currently have any money. So if there is
you
anything I can do to repay you, please let me know.
you said location of money,
Duh.
and which is
These vegetable capitalists, they keep their money buried in the back. I have seen where they bury their money. At which point Emma responds, "No, that's Dad's money. He keeps it for a rainy day. No, he takes it and he exploits it out of his workers. It is profit, therefore it belongs to proletariat. No, we need that money in case something bad happens. Yes, like being assaulted. All capitalists who hoard money like this should have their money redistributed to the most worthy. And in this case, I see most worthy." Gestures to party. Emma looks very confused at all of these really big words. I show you where money is buried, yeah?
I don't think we'll need to take it from this family.
This family, they assault you. You do not want retribution?
They's kids. They's just being kids. What does it mean? Most certainly. They'll
This
grow out of
world
it.
is very
Hopefully.
different. Is very strange. Well, regardless, my kindest thanks to ye.
Honestly, Lorelai is just kind of floored from the fact that there's a talking dog in front of her.
You seem to be surprised. Do you require explanation?
Yeah, I would quite appreciate that.
Of what? You seem not all that confused with talking hairball. Am I all that different?
That's a fair point, but the talking hairball stands on two legs.
I can stand on two legs. The dog tries its best to stand on its hind legs, but due to the fact it's definitely a quadruped and one of its legs is currently injured, it just kind of falls to the ground. Ow.
Interesting.
In any case, looks at you guys. Am I free to go, or are you all?
Yeah. Do what you need.
Okay, I thank you. I will try my best to find suitable reward for your offers if you do not wish to plunder from proletariat. But thank you.
She smiles at him.
If you ever need assistance, you may call on Natasha of Sandpoint. And she begins to limp away.
As huh. Okay.
What do you guys do with that information?
As
Hey,
the
really, what
dog
to do what Sandpoint is? Oh well.
as the dog kind of turns around, as the dog turns around, she's gonna cast Psychic Reading.
You're gonna cast Psychic Reading. Oh boy, what the hell's that though?
It's pretty simple. 1 second. Let me send it to you first before I
do
explain
not. I search Psychic Reading and I get actual psychics.
it.
That's how
Yeah, you
little
gotta
I
add
look at the
Pathfinder to the
psychic
end of
rules.
that. Basically, roll a sense motive, and for DC 20, everything above 20 is an extra piece of info.
Oh, so it's like read thoughts basically.
It's I haven't seen that spell, but yeah.
You've never? Oh yeah,
much.
users never cast Detect Thoughts. Huh.
No.
All right.
That is a class ability that I have somewhere. I haven't actually.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
Let me GM roll this. And cool, roll me sense motive.
Awesome. And +2 from caster level.
So that is a...
Fail.
So you do not... She doesn't get a save or anything?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't. No, there's no saving throw.
Alright, cool. So you attempt to infer her surface thoughts. You can definitely tell... I mean, you can definitely tell either you're really bad at reading emotions, which seems unlikely, or this is a creature with a very alien mind that you're definitely not used to. Possibly in more ways than one. Which you've
You guys
probably
see him-
figured out of character, but you probably don't know in character.
Yeah, I was hoping to find out. But what's the word? You guys just see a little blood trickle down from Lorelai's nose as she kind of like stares at the dog intently.
Does her third eye pop out?
No, not this time.
All right. You got a little something there, Lorelai, on your lip.
Oh, don't worry about that. She kind of like wipes it away with her sleeve.
Alright, unless you guys run after the dog and the girl disappear from the scene. And the party finds themselves standing outside an abandoned farm. Possibly a few local townsfolk looking at them really weird.
Well, I think it's time to go.
Hmm. Oh, okay. You want to go back to the inn, Lorelai? And who are you?
Oh, well, my name's Cusco Busco. Pleased to meet you. And you are?
The party is just stunned for a round every time he talks.
It's just like an awe thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My name is
I mean,
August.
you can roll me local and I'll tell you his ethnicity.
Wait, who? Me or?
If you'd like to know where he's from and where that damn accent is from.
Oh, you have local? Wait, let me see.
Guy who's from the city. I better hope you have local.
I don't know, man. I don't. Yes, I have one local.
You may roll me knowledge local and I'll tell you where he's from. Cool,
That's 16.
okay, yes. He's literally from, like, the farming province, basically. So, you
Okay.
know, very far north of here, like, right at the other end of the lightning rail, basically, is this place called Arendor. And the entire country is, like, if you've ever been, like, real deep South America, that's basically this entire country. It is, like, huge swarms of fertile fields, fine food, fine wines, and, like, big ass wizard schools as far as the eye can see. Like,
What was it called again?
it is called Arendar, and it's basically fantasy Alabama, or like fantasy Texas, or like farming like Kansas. There you go. There's a good
Right.
example. Like wheat fields as far as the eye can see. Only
Okay.
interspiced with like big ass schools for really rich people. That is where this guy is from.
I just gonna say, I presume you're Ondarin, right?
Well, yes, indeed. Arendaren Lathlier. Arendaren Lathlier. Love the great city of Lathlier. I do miss it sometimes, but you know, it's good to see the fam out over here. It's real different and I like it.
I'm assuming you want to get out of the human heat, right?
A human heat. My good sir, I is a changeling.
No, I meant human. Fuck.
Alright, August, that might catch you a bit off. Does August know what a changeling is?
I'm pretty sure you would know what changeling is. Yeah.
Alright. They're a relatively uncommon race. Not
So
in
you
any way rare, though.
So you're saying you're a changeling? You don't seem like it. And
Well,
I'm
that's because I'm taking my handsome form right now.
Does
It's a lot
Kushko
more
just warp
appealing.
himself to look exactly like August?
Yes, I do. I will do that. I
Alright,
will warp to
cool.
look
What does
like
that look like?
August and just to show off my great ability of being able to change whenever I want. It's quite useful, especially when it comes to not being less threatening to children or anyone for that matter.
All right, August, you are currently looking in a mirror.
You see Ox smush his cheeks, just like touching him, touching his face.
Is it like elasticy, like he's made of rubber?
You like what you see there, boy?
I mean, how often I do love looking in the mirror in the morning. So,
It's not a literal mirror, but like he basically transforms himself to look exactly like you.
and August keeps on touching him, touching him.
Okay, how do you react to being touched?
I just kind of giggle and smile and look at him. I just think it's funny how amused he is by all this.
It is like also like 8 o'clock at night.
Do
Well,
you all need a place to stay? I think we got a couple extra spare rooms over at my uncle's place.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last part of that?
I got a couple spare rooms over at my family's place. If any of y'all need a place to stay, I heard y'all was staying at an inn, so I don't know if you want to be paying for that.
Uh, I think we have the inn for a while, right? Right, Lorelai?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm sure we have a room there for a week. So, and right, Lorelai? Lorelai? Leaving? Or
You
Did you hear me?
guys will remember you guys rented some long-term rooms at Grey Hands, yes.
yeah,
It's like
so
a
that's
month or two, maybe more.
yeah,
I don't quite
uh,
remember.
Enough
yeah,
for the duration of the
enough.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not let that money be to waste. So we're probably gonna be hanging out in Grey Hands if you wanna stop by anytime. So, do you mind telling us where your family lives?
Over at the blacksmith's house. It's my cousin's the blacksmith.
I'm assuming he's a changeling too, right?
He is indeed. I don't know if many people know. Tends to stick to one form. I haven't seen him change since we was kids. Maybe he's not proud of being a changeling. I haven't talked to him much about it. It's my first time seeing him in maybe like 10 years or something. But while I've been here, he's stuck to the same form.
Hmm. Feel free to stop by if you wanna chit chat about anything, or we might ring you up. So we're probably gonna, sleeping.
That'd be divine. I'd like to see you guys in the morning and meet the rest of y'all's crew.
The same feeling to you.
Good night,
Uh,
y'all.
yeah. All right. Yeah. Good night. All right. I guess we go to Grey Hands or something.
Dylan, what number is the blacksmith's house? I assume there is a blacksmith in this town. I remember pitching this idea to you before.
Yes, but you never actually sent me a full backstory yet.
I didn't. It's not in detail. I have the doc
I
shared
know.
to you.
All good. Take your time. The
It is
blacksmith
shared with you
is
though.
number. Are you friends with the local smith or the artificer?
Smith.
Smith is number 16.
Perfect.
Yeah. Also, you need to set that to be visible to everyone. Alright.
Oh,
Anywho,
my bad.
does party retire for the night?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
We're-
So, party goes to various beds. You guys hear the do 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 do. Pokemon song as everybody sleeps. And hold on, let me finish writing this thing out. And everybody heal level plus con modifier in hit points. Heal a point of ability damage if you have it. Otherwise, and also those of you who prepare spells can re-prepare spells. Except you. You do not have a very good time tonight.
Ah, dang it. Hold on, I'm trying to. My character sheet is trying to load and it's not.
Take your time.
I. I mean, unless I don't know how to make it load, so
Just refresh roll 20.
I have.
Uh, a roll. It's not loading for me, so roll 20 just might be farting. So just give it a sec. Also, whose character sheet is worsted, work in progress, do not fuck up? Oh, and now I have no network connection. Oh boy, alright. That's probably why. Whoops. Alright, so stream's probably cutting out right here, but yeah, stream's disconnected. Whoops. Okay, hold on. That's probably why I can't see anything on Roll20. Gotta love technical problems. Hi there, YouTube. Glad you're having a great day. I absolutely love it when horrible things like this happen. Oh, oh,
Alright.
oh, there we go. Did that fix it?
What?
Alright. Load Helen sheet. Network change was detected. Sorry, my internet exploded. And when I clicked on your character sheet.
Oh, loaded. So.
Alright, cool. Then we fixed it. Wonderful. Alright, anywho. Party goes to bed. Party wakes up. Everybody refresh their stuff. Send me your. And the two of you who prepare spells, feel free to send me your prepared spells.
I.
Okay, so I don't heal or anything.
Oh no, you'll still heal and whatnot. I'm just saying you had a bit of a rough night. You still get your hit points back. I'm not sending you into battle at 4 HP. Don't worry.
Okay.
Helen,
So Cusco,
Helen's
feel
shaking.
free to send me your prepared spells. But yeah, you guys are gonna see Helen shaking a bit. As I'm slightly retconning what happened last night because the guy who I set the plot to died. Please ignore this. Please ignore this minor retcon.
Good thing because I don't remember what it was. So.
Cool, awesome. You guys
Okay.
you guys wake up and see Helen thrashing in her sleep.
Okay.
She,
Did you press the thing? I don't remember what plus what huh level plus huh.
Level plus Constitution modifier.
Then okay.
So your con modifier
Okay.
is 3, so you heal 5 HP.
All right. Yes, level.
Am I still holding my summon? Am I allowed to sleep with that in my hand?
At some point during the night, a celestial eagle appeared for about 6 seconds and then disappeared.
All right.
I note down. Okay.
But anywho, I don't know anything about your blacksmith friend, so I'm assuming everything went cool at your place, and you decided to go head over to Greyhands to check in on your new friends.
Yes.
All right, cool. Lorelai and August, you wake up just fine. You are in the middle of having breakfast when you realize that Helen has not woken up with you guys.
Huh? What? She's just still asleep?
It appears she's still asleep. You guys finish breakfast, get ready to go. Maybe like 10 or 11 in the morning. No sign of Helen.
Let's check a room.
That is smart.
Guys, go back into the bedroom and see Helen fast asleep. Or actually, Helen, how would you currently having a nightmare look to them? Like completely motionless, thrashing around in her bed.
Probably just like sweating, maybe a slight twitch here and there.
All right, you guys see Helen sweating.
Uh, Lorelai sighs and kind of elbows August. Okay, August, get a bucket of water.
August.
I guess he will.
Kind of.
I guess he will ask Grey Hands if he sells buckets of water.
Oh, don't worry. I keep water on hand for this exact purpose. And he hands you like a big, like 2-gallon jug.
How much is it gonna cost?
Consider it on the house. I love it when this happens. I wish to witness this myself, if you don't mind.
I think August is gonna back away very slowly, and then talk to Lorelai. I think Grey Hands has a little glitch in his matrix. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, if
I trust
Warforged
him.
could smirk, he'd be smirking.
All right. August is gonna. He's not gonna directly dump water on her just yet. He's gonna get a handful, like soak his water, then soak his hands, and flick cold water at Helen's face.
Alright, Helen, does that wake you up?
Maybe like stir her a little bit.
He's gonna keep doing it.
Okay, I think like after like the fourth or fifth time, she's gonna sit up and going, who's doing that? How? Oh fuck, who hit me with a dozen full-grown trees? Oh fuck my head.
She is now awake. Do you dump water on her anyway?
No. August is a gentleman, so he's gonna put the bucket in his inventory full of water.
Lorelai whispers into the Warforged ear, "Do it."
Okay. At which point, Helen and August are both dunked on by a giant Gatorade-style thing of water from Grey Hands. I love this part!
When you have a hose or something like that?
No, he just dumps a bucket of water on both of you guys.
Oh, I thought you actually like. Oh, I thought you said bonk. With, like,
Oh. I
with
mean,
the
he
bucket.
probably bonked you in the head as well. He doesn't have the best dexterity.
Yeah.
Good morning,
You might-
Helen. Do you feel awake?
Fuck.
Uh,
Yes
Ha,
and no.
ha,
I
ha,
want to go back.
ha, I enjoy this. Ha, ha, ha. And as he's like trying his best to laugh.
Yeah,
Yes and no. I want to be awake, but I'd rather go back to sleep and get rid of this fucking massive headache. Oh, God. Like 10 full-grown fucking trees, like to the sky trees, was like slammed against my head. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God. And she like lays back down to see, like lays back down again, and just like the pillow goes, like splats behind
Oh
her
no,
head.
by dumping water on you, I have gotten the room wet. I will have to clean this now, he says, just realizing in his head. Okay, cleaning mode active. At which point, Grey Hands just immediately starts ripping the sheets off of your bed, possibly rolling you out of the bed.
Yeah,
As he starts like
yeah.
running outside, as he starts like putting everything up on a clothesline.
Yeah. I think she like violently spins like a cartoon and goes, "Ah, funk!"
Yeah, Helen is
Oh
not
God,
having
it's
a good
even
morning.
worse.
Helen is not
Oh,
having
God,
a
it's
good
even
morning
worse.
right now.
So the chase like stands up and walks out the door. Oh God.
I'm glad we've all collectively decided this campaign is a cartoon. It's great.
I like it as well.
August is
What do you guys do? How do you
August
guys
is on the
ruin
ceiling.
Helen's morning more?
August is on the ceiling, paranoid because he's got fucking soaked unexpectedly.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a
you're a
cat.
cat. Lorelai, what are you doing?
She'll go get him a towel.
All right, cool. You
One
find a
page of 'em.
towel.
Yeah, try and get him down from the ceiling.
All right.
For she just hands it to Helen, but for August she like kind of throws it up on him like a net.
You see fucking August is hissing at you on the fucking ceiling. Fucking.
Right. Oh,
He-
also, make sure +1 HP on Bango. It's been a full night's rest for him. He's still
Oh, true.
recovering. He's only at -7.
Actually, wait. Is it
Yeah,
only?
I
Wait,
forget.
what is this con? I don't remember.
10,
Bad.
I believe.
Oh, actually, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so he only has another 2 weeks left of recovery.
Oh, yep, that's a 10.
Anywho, you go grab August a towel. You grab Helen a towel, and as you're handing Helen a towel, you can't help but notice. How do I say this in a cartoony way? Your psychic sense is tingling.
Go on.
You like approach Helen, and as you're handing her the towel, you kind of like you know how like if you have like two microphones too close enough together, they like give a feedback loop. I like to imagine that's what
Oh.
it happens when you have like two psychic characters like right standing next to each other. Like when you were standing next to Calcifer and you were doing psychic stuff and he was doing psychic stuff, you felt like a bit of a resonance. Nothing like that would affect you in any way, mind you, but like a way of like you could like sense that he was psychic simply due to a nature of it. And you as you're handing Helen this towel, you kind of start to feel that psychic resonance again.
Helen, can I take a look at you?
Like, I'm sorry if I'm
Uh,
trying to railroad this plot. I'm trying my best not to.
All good.
Yeah, well, I think she's like she said took a seat at the bar and like her head's on like on the bar itself, going, "What for?"
You seem to have a little something going on.
Yeah, she turns her head. Yeah, she turns her head. Her head, going, "What do you mean?"
Helen, do you desire alcohol? Alcohol can be provided to assist in headaches.
Well,
Assistant
hold on. How
getting
much
you
money does she get? All right. She gives a thumbs up and goes, "Strongest you got, please."
Okay. Strongest got. And he starts pouring some beers.
Okay, great. How
Could-
much?
Oh, I thought you guys were going to continue talking. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh, no, you guys can continue talking. I just wanted him to interrupt you there. There is now alcohol for you to drink as you're talking.
Okay. Do you let Lorelai take a look at you?
Didn't she ask what for? I don't remember. But,
Helen's headache is leaking into Gothy now.
okay.
What does Lorelai do? There is now a beer there for her and Helen. Helen's looks significantly more fizzy.
God, what was I saying? Oh my God, I'm silly.
All right, cool. August, would you like to rejoin this conversation as you see the two women staring at each other?
I think I just want he falls from the ceiling.
You guys
Yeah.
hear a minor thud.
What the hell was I saying?
Kushko, do you walk into Greyhounds around this time as well?
Yes, I will. I'm just coming from my morning prayer. I will walk over to Greyhound.
Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce you to Euphania. All right, so cool. So as that scene is happening, Kushko, you head to the Temple of the Sovereign Host. There is what's it called? There is a morning sermon there. Obviously, do you want me to describe this place? Sorry, I am all over the place right now. It's a very large temple. There's a whole lot of priests everywhere. It's made of stone. It's like this almost large cathedral with a big not a cathedral. It's like a small local place. So it's like there's like maybe like one large room for service. There's like a bunch of side rooms. Currently, they're tending to a lot of people from the disaster. There is a sermon today. They're talking about like the sovereign host. They're talking about the sermon is all about the unyielding sovereignty in the face of what's it called, and how like hope can heal all wounds, but healing spells also help very much so, and to always trust in the sovereigns that they are there guiding you no matter what you do, and to obviously help the town get through the current crisis, but also not to worry too much about it depending on the specific sovereign you worship. There is the head priestess there if you would like to talk to her, Cusco.
Well, hello there, High Priestess, Your Majesty. My name is Kushko Bushko, and I'm simply here to just do my morning prayer if you don't mind. I would love to sit in at your service.
Oh, welcome, Kushko. I received word that you were coming by. Please, if you've got an extra set of hands, the local temple of the Sovereign Host would be innumerably helpful for anything you would be willing to help us with. We recently had a rather large tragedy, as I'm sure you are aware. The local
Most
tower
certainly, yeah.
collapsed, and there was cobalt sightings nearby. Nasty stuff.
Indeed, I have heard, and I will do my very best and anything you need from me here. And I should also let you know that the group that has been going into those castles and exploring them has allowed me to join their group, and I will be helping them down there to ensure we do not have any further casualties in their excursions.
Oh, this group, and she's gonna point to Bango's unconscious corpse. The four of them or the 4 or 5 of them that was going in after the Cobalt. What's their name again? I didn't get a name of that group of heroes. No, it's Helen,
I couldn't
Bango,
even
and the
tell you.
cat person. Well,
Oh, that cat spell is sure is quite special. I don't know. For
if
me
you
and
are
my
running
hands, I've
after
always
them, there
just
is
been attack
something.
mode.
If you are running after them, however, Kushko, there is a service you can do for the church.
Anything.
It's mostly a minor matter, honestly. There's a person with that group. His name is Calcifer. He, a few days ago, he borrowed a not insubstantial amount of money from the temple, and while I am loath to ask a paladin to pay back his debt, I have not seen him for a few days, so perhaps you might be willing to find these heroes and remind them of their paladin's commitment. Again, of course, I am more than willing to continue to lend out money, but I have not seen him for several days, and I fear he may have absconded with the healing scrolls he borrowed from us.
It's unlike a hostess, a sovereign host, to do such a thing, but I will
If you can look
ask
into the
the group of
location
this.
of Mr. Calcifer, I would highly appreciate it.
I will do this. And if you need, I am more than willing to lend some gold to the House of Sovereign.
Right now, the hostess does not. Again, the actual money is pittance. I do not want to say that the sovereign host is not a bank. I care not about the exact amount borrowed. What I care most about is consistency, as it were. I fear something may have happened to Calcifer, and if you could find out what happened to him, that would be most appreciative.
Most certainly, I will do this. I appreciate anything I can do to help this beautiful, plentiful church.
Thank you.
Kushko Bushko will be on the case,
Blessings of the sovereigns upon you.
and to you as well.
All right, cool. 5 minutes later, you arrive at Greyhands. You walk in the front door. You're going to see it is a strange L-shaped dining hall. Pretty much every single chair is empty at this time of day. There is a bartender who is a warforged, which is rather strange. He's currently mixing up a drink. You see 2 drinks on the bar table, neither of which has been touched. And you see Lorelei staring at a younger woman, and August nearby drying himself off with a towel.
Well, howdy there, bartender. Would you happen to be the gray hands just like on the sign outside?
Hello, yes, my name is Greyhands. Would you like to see our menu? we have many things I am willing to cook for you, as I am a cook.
I appreciate the offer there, Sir Grey Hands. But for now, I will simply go check on my friends over there.
Okay.
Kushko will walk up to Lorelai and say, "How goes the moon in there, Miss Lorelai?"
All right, Lorelai, your concentration is broken by Kushko being Kushko.
I apologize, Miss Lorelai. I did not realize you was focusing so hard on something.
Oh, no, she currently BRB'd, so.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you just see Helen, like, she's slowly reaching for the beer, and, like, soon she gets closer, she grabs it and just slowly drags the mug towards her going, and you hear her moaning in pain.
I mean, it smells like a pretty strong beer. It's probably gonna do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Has Helen ever drank vodka before?
I don't think so, no.
Have you ever drank vodka before?
Oh, fuck no!
Okay, it is like regular beer is like 2%. This is like
Yeah.
40%.
Okay, I never drink beer.
Oh, you don't. Okay, it's
I barely, I like a sip or two here, but yeah,
Oh,
no, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
drink.
It's a very strong alcohol. It is very muffing, possibly even spicy in a sense. Like it's might be a bit beyond Helen, but up to you what your alcohol tolerance is. But it is a very strong liquor.
it'll
It's
burn you like Satan's asshole.
There you
it's
go.
like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
Or
it's
drinkable.
almost like it's not quite drinking rubbing alcohol, but it's pretty close.
Mhm.
But it definitely helps dull the pain, which is why
Yeah,
people drink it.
she can see her lift her head up, take a big gulp, go put it down, go. Why is it spicy?
Because it's flammable.
Cool, and puts her head back down.
Do you wish for something less strong?
No, not quite yet. Maybe another sip will make this go away in a minute. And she continues to groan in pain.
I think I might have something to help with that. He reaches below deck and starts mixing you a new drink. August, how do you react to Helen being in pain and Kushko arriving?
So I don't get it. Do you just wake up with a muscle spasm, or you just have a major headache? Do you?
Headache, it's okay, if it's a headache, it's one I've never felt before. Like I said in the room, I felt like I've been hit in the head by like a dozen full-grown trees.
Hmm. You see, August go get the bucket that's from the. Is the bucket still in the Helen's room or
I
no?
mean, probably. You
Is
grab the
yeah.
bucket again.
So I recommend you drink a lot of water and throw it up in this bucket because it might clear out your system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Helen kind of looks at him confused. What?
When I get a major headache, I drink a lot of water, then force myself to throw up, and I feel much more better right after.
Yeah, Helen still looks confused at him. Why?
It flushes out all the toxins from my body. It's a very. I read in the health magazine that helps really well. Major headaches and muscle spasms.
I'm good. I'll just put more toxins into my body. Thanks. She puts her thumbs, takes up, does a thumbs up, and puts her head back down.
Alright.
Keep
The Grey
keep
Hand says, "Here, try this," and hands you like what looks like Sprite, basically. It's like this really fizzy carbonated alcohol.
Yeah, she
What
looks
a-
at going, what is it?
It'll help.
Yeah, that doesn't give me a vote of confidence there, Rand.
What's it called? It's less alcoholic content than the vodka, but more than our standard beer. I'd say this is a bit more like 15 to 20%. It's fairly popular with some of the travelers.
try something different as she pushes the vodka away and grabs the newest stuff and takes a sip and takes a drink.
Wonderful. Roll me a T1000. Because I think you know what this is.
Oh no!
My
Oh.
favorite magic item.
Petroleum juice. No.
All right, woo!
326. What the fuck did this do, Alan?
Oh boy.
I have to introduce this magic item into every game I run. It's
You get,
tradition.
you get $1 trillion.
Let me. Okay. That's actually a result I've rolled before.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
Uh,
mm.
hey, how old is Helen?
21.
Cool, you have 21 years to live. You age backwards now.
Oh.
Jeez. Oh no.
I,
So she doesn't know. Yeah, she doesn't
No,
know.
you do not know
that
this.
That happened.
As far as you're aware, you just drank Sprite.
Yeah, she like. That don't really taste much.
Do you want another You want another drink?
Uh, oh, yes, she doesn't know what this is, so she's like, maybe we can taste it in the second drink. And
Okay.
she takes another drink.
Cool, roll
Oh.
1,000. See if you get something more obvious that happens.
Oh boy.
I'm glad you guys like this magic item as much as I do.
yeah, I do not touch that shit. Oh, sorry.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Exactly. You know, it's a gambling addiction. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
520.
Proceeds to change gender. I don't know. How does Kushko react to this?
Okay. Okay, that's
The drink.
harmless-ish.
Okay. Mm.
Make your own drink.
I mean, I you know what? Actually, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is gonna be roleplay for you. You drink
boy.
that alcohol, and Helen now has a mohawk.
I don't think she like knows this immediately. She like
Your
like,
hairstyle
okay.
is now on a randomizer, essentially.
Cool. She can't. She's like, okay, this thing is flavorless. What is this? And she like, guys, they get like a little bit chillier in here. And she reaches up to scratch her head, and she like, yeah, she pats her head and sees that. What the fuck happened? And she like immediately sits up.
It's crystallized grog from the city of Sire. It was found in the ruins of the Mournland about a few years after the nuke went off, or after the morning went off. It's essentially crystallized magic.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means its effects are completely random.
So I kind of like exploded or something? And she quickly shoves it away from her.
I mean, I've never seen it make anyone explode. I did once see a man grow a third arm, though. That was exciting.
She like opens her mouth and argues like, actually that is kind of cool. And then she like shakes her head, going, "Yeah, I'm not the risk like suddenly dying or something. Yeah, no, I'm good. Cool, but no, I'm good." And she like finger guns, and then she grabs the regular vodka and starts drinking that again.
All right, for reference, one above would have given you profession air guitar.
Oh,
been cool. Not sure when she's gonna actually do that, but cool.
hey, air guitaring is a very valuable business practice in Zarn, you know?
Alright, Kushko, how do you react to magical nonsense?
Well, paint me blue and call me a cobalt. That is some of the craziest things I've ever seen from a drink before.
It is crystallized magic from the Mournlands. Its effects are unexpected, but they've mostly been harmless. Mostly.
Can I roll a spellcraft check to get more information?
By all means, you can roll spellcraft on this. 19. It's called. Yeah, it's basically like liquefied magic. This is not safe to drink at all. Lorelai, Helen looks like different. Mostly the bright green mohawk on her head.
Hmm. Anyone care to explain what that's about?
I drink magic. For some reason, they have magic, liquefied magic served here.
It's called Grog of Whimsy, straight from the vineyards of Sire.
Well, why didn't you tell her about that before she drank it now then?
She asked for something a bit less extreme than the vodka.
I feel like this is a step
That's
one.
pretty extreme to me.
Well, it's only
Yeah.
It's only
Like the-
10% alcoholic. The other 90% of
Well-
the liquid magic.
That seems more dangerous, or more. Yeah, you went the completely opposite direction.
But 10 is less than 50. I can do math.
Yes,
But
but the 90% could
mean-
also be considered danger. Or
Yeah.
so-
Magic's
Yeah.
not dangerous. Unless
I
you're
just-
casting spells.
I mean,
Okay, starts looking around. Does anyone here have fireball spell?
Please do not cast fireball spells in the inn. That will make my insurance premiums go up.
I mean that's a good point.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
roll a
sarcasm just doesn't work on Warforged.
Can I roll a heal check to figure out what the best thing to do for her headache is?
Spellcraft. Actually, no. Yeah, 19. This is pure magic. It's essentially a curse effect. If you want to get rid of it, you can get rid of it or remove curse. As for her headache, we were in the middle of
Yes.
having that conversation with Lorelai.
All right.
But yeah, you
Lorelai.
can walk over to Helen. She does not look like she's been having a very fun morning.
I would like to examine her with a heal check. Can I gain any new information?
What do you do?
I would like to go up to her, have her open her mouth, look in both her eyes, assuming she's consenting to me examining her, and just try to pick up anything from that.
Yeah, I come closer. It's like, who are you?
You've
Well,
never
my
met
name's
this character
Kushko.
before.
My name is Kushko Bushko. I am a cleric, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to healing and medical such things. So, if you don't, says mine, then I would like to examine you because perhaps there's something I can figure out as to why this headache is bothering you so much, and maybe I can figure out if there's the best course of action.
I mean, how qualified are you?
Well, I mean, I've been going to clericsy school for at least 7 years now.
So he says.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, that's what you say. Can you prove it?
I will. I wish the spell was still in my hand. I think that'd be really funny. I will cast a spell. Oh, yes, I will
Actually, now that you mention
cast
that.
light. Sorry.
62. What does that do? Kushko looks down at his hand, unhappy he's not currently holding onto a spell. But you do take a look at Helen's hand and realize she is holding onto a spell, as her left hand is now casually glowing a pinkish purple.
Spellcraft check on her hand.
Do you say anything first?
Well, Helen, do you have a spell in your hand? Are you sure you're not a cleric yourself?
No, I've never cast a magic spell in a day in my fucking life.
Does Helen realize her
Why?
hand is glowing?
No, not till someone points it out, because she's busy
It's
getting
16.
drunk.
Nah, that ain't magic. That's absolutely non-magical in every way you can see. You sense no magic.
Well, after I now I'm looking at it a bit more. It's that is not magic in your hand. I
What
will
magic?
cast light. and try to look at it closer and examine it further, just to see if I can figure out what it is.
Kushko, cast light on what?
My hand.
Alright, Kushko's hand is now glowing as well. The entire room is now filled with a faint yellowish pinkish purple glow. There's
Yeah,
two
she looks
people.
down to look at his hand, and then she sees her hand going, oh, what the fuck is going on? What did that drink do to me?
At which point, what's going as soon as Helen notices her hand is glowing, bang! You immediately, You immediately just summon this, like, sharp blade out of your hand. Kushko, roll a reflex save. As,
Oh,
like,
my
Helen
goodness.
just, like, pshoo, like, out of her hand, she, like, manifests like a spike, almost. 13, that's enough to dodge it. And Helen, you feel like a spike just shoot out of your hand in like surprise, but like a big pinkish purple spike. At which point it possibly it almost hits him in the face, but like as soon as you're realizing that, and you're like, oh god, I probably shouldn't have a spike. Actually, no. How do you react as a spike comes out of your hand? It appears like a giant pinkish purple spike.
Oh, screams of terror.
All right. As you scream in terror, it possibly gets even more scary. The spike might start developing like even more like scary protrusions and like skull motifs on it. How does the rest of the
Oh,
party
yeah,
react?
even more screams.
All right, cool. It starts getting even more crazy and spooky looking.
Oh no.
Lorelei, August, how do you react to Helen's hand seemingly growing spikes?
Detect magic.
This ain't magic. It's a different type of magic. At least
Calm
not
down,
this.
young lady.
Wait, so
Calm
is it
down.
magic or is it
Calm
not magic?
down.
It depends.
Tell
Is detect
you never tell
psionics
someone to calm the fuck down.
is detect psionics a spell?
I don't think
It
so.
looks.
It
It
counts as
appears
magic.
that your emotions are making it worse. Calm down.
I'll
Don't tell a girl. Sorry.
all right. I'll
Yeah,
give.
don't tell a person to calm. Don't tell a person to calm down. That makes it worse. And maybe like 12 more spikes come out. Probably.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's definitely reacting to your emotions in some sort of way. Like as you're getting like more freaked out about like this sword, like it's definitely getting spikier and more deadly and definitely like longer. And it's like it's almost a long sword shooting out of your hand at this point. Lorelei, yeah, this is psionic. Not any
August is
spell you've ever heard of, but this is definitely some psionic magic here.
Oh,
If we're
can I
doing the
spellcraft
psychics
it?
count as magic.
Yeah, it is. It's just like a different category than divine and arcane.
Yes.
But
Are you asking, you want to spellcraft this?
yeah, to see like, is this a class ability? Is this a spell? Is this something I recognize?
That would be a spellcraft check, yes. I'm sorry, I'm used to Psycraft being its own spell. That's not a thing anymore in Pathfinder. 20. Yes, you've seen this sort of thing before. This is a soul knife, or a mind blade, is what she is currently manifesting. You know that there are definitely different schools of psychic energy. Your school of psychic energy is obviously the much more traditional wizard way of doing things, of where it's like you like package your psychic energy into like spells. However, you know there are people out there called soul knives whose their mind is literally a weapon, and you can they have the ability to manifest these like mind blades or psychic blades out of their hand into basically any form they can imagine. And it's definitely and they can like fire them out of their hands like weapons. They can turn them into great swords, and depending on the type, they're often employed as assassins, generally because like they don't actually leave any wounds. Like they do psychic damage rather than physical damage. So you could like stab a guy with a soul knife and then retract your soul knife, and there's no visible wound. So they're rather highly prized, but generally this sort of thing is the sort of thing that takes like years to master. It doesn't just like pop out like this. What is happening right now is very weird. But yes, it looks like she is in the middle of manifesting like a soul knife.
Hold on, let me think.
Alright. Does Helen just keep screaming as this thing is like coming out of her hand and like turning itself into like a giant, scary looking spike?
She's gonna lose it, like lose her breath and start, just hyperventilating. So she doesn't calm down, but she's stopped screaming.
You begin hyperventilating. You see all the scary motifs on the blade seem to disappear, and it kind of curves back. You normally use like a pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it like curves itself into like a hooky pick shaped as you do so, as you're like focusing on like discipline and stuff, and like all the scary skull bits come off. It's still sticking out of your hand though.
Would I be thinking of discipline? Why would I be thinking of that?
How does this feel? How does this make you feel now?
That didn't answer my question.
Oh, I'm saying once you stop being scared, it seems to like default into like a hooky shape.
No, she's still scared. She's just not screaming.
Oh, at which point the hooky shape has a bunch of skull motifs on it. It definitely it doesn't have any weight. Like it's still you're swinging your hand around, but it's as if there's this giant like pink weapon at the end of it rather than your hand. It has no weight. It has no. It's definitely a lot weirder than like wielding a weapon because it's almost as if like the weapon is like a part of you.
Helen, this thing, it doesn't hurt you, do it?
No, it's just
If it
there.
don't hurt, it's not bad. It ain't bad. It's something
not
bad.
bad. There's a
Nothing
thing
bad.
sticking out my hand I didn't know I had. And she gets angry at him.
Alright, you get angry. It starts to get warm and it almost feels like it's about to burst into flame.
Yeah, okay, then she like immediately turns to the weapon. No, and she starts shaking her hand, like trying to cool it down.
Alright, as soon as you start shaking it, it starts like it goes like from like super hot to like bitter. Again, it only looks like it's about to turn into flame. You don't feel any heat. You don't feel any different when this thing is out. Like, and honestly, it feels like you're shaking your regular hand. But like as you start like swinging it back and forth, it almost like it kind of takes a different shape. It starts looking like a giant fan as you're like waving your hand around, and eventually the rest of you guys can feel like her giant fan hand just like pushing air around.
Yeah, then she just like gets confused. She's going, why the f would I do that?
Alright, at which point it turns into a giant pink question mark.
Why the fuck is it doing that?
Giant exclamation mark.
Because clearly it's controlled by you, your emotions. It reacts to you.
Yeah, she looks over at Cusco going, okay. I'm surprised you got tucked at that so fast.
I mean,
Are you an expert in this stuff?
For me, it's just a simple observation. It's reacting to how you are acting.
Okay, so you are an expert in this?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Closest thing the party has at the moment.
I've seen anything like this before, but my teachers at school have always told me I'm very wise and I learn fast, and I noticed it. I just simply noticed it was reacting to how you was acting. I don't even know. It's not magic. It's not like anything I've seen before, but it's clearly it's reacting to you. So that much I understand, and
Actually,
that's
no,
why I don't find it threatening.
Kushko, sorry, I'm gonna have to retcon that. If we're going with the magic is psionics, then yes, this is magic. It's not like abjuration and transmutation. It is psionic magic, which is definitely it's magic, but it's a different category of magic.
It's a magic that I understand. It's not magic that I'm familiar with that I can.
Yes, this is Lorelei themed magic essentially. This is magic. It's not coming from like a verbal component, or like generally spells come from like verbal components and like waving your hands around. Psionic magic comes from like your emotional state, or like how you're feeling about certain things. And it's much more mental than physical. Like you can cast a
Maybe
sonic spell while blind and deaf as long as you're in like the right emotional state. It's just about thinking in a different direction.
maybe you's developing some magic there, Helen.
Yeah, no, I am not. No, I am not born of magic. I am from the most boring ass family you can think of. There's nothing in my background that can can evolve into this as she points to her hand.
At which point it
Well,
starts slowly retracting until it's about dagger sized.
maybe it's a gift from the great sovereign.
No, I don't believe in the gods. They don't do that stuff.
Well, to each their own.
Kushko's not offended by that?
Who am I to judge?
Okay.
Mm.
Alright, do you try
So
to
what?
test out how this thing works, Helen? It's currently about the size
No,
of a
she's
dagger.
no. Yeah, she's gonna look at. Okay, so what kind of magic is this then?
It looks like it's solid pink and purple coming out of your hand.
No, that was out. No, that was out loud in character.
Alright. Who responds?
I'm
Why does
sorry,
Helen
that
say
that
that?
cut out for me.
Alright, Helen, feel free to repeat yourself.
Yeah, she's looking at her hand, going, "Okay, what kind of magic is this then?"
It's psychic, obviously.
She kind of look. Yeah, she kind of looks over at you, go, I'm not psychic either, so how do you explain this?" As she points to her hand.
How do you explain it if you're not psychic?
You're the psychic here. And
Yeah,
she
and you
goes like,
smell psychic.
Oh,
"What do you
you're
mean I smell
psychic? I didn't
psychic?"
realize that.
You'll understand eventually.
How about you let me understand now?
She'll kind of relay the information about the soul knife that she knows about, though she doesn't really have much more to offer than that.
Do you want to say it in character, or?
That was a lot of info. I don't want to have to repeat that.
Gothy, were you paying attention when I was talking about soul knives?
Yes and no. I was listening, but most of it got thrown out my head.
Lorelei tells you that there are certain assassin guilds that there are definitely different ways psionic powers can manifest. Soul knives are essentially a type of psychic powers. They generally come across from like psychic families like Kalishkar, and it's essentially the literal interpretation of using your mind as a weapon. There are people who can like manifest weapons out of their own emotions. Do you know what a Green Lantern ring is?
Yes.
That's basically what you have on your hand, but it turns into a weapon. They generally they're generally a type of assassin or rogue that can be used to like. Generally, psychic powers develop in childhood, and it takes like years and years before you're able to actually manifest a weapon like this. And as far as you're aware, you're not psychic, which is doubly weird. So you should not be able to do this.
Yeah, she looks down and goes, "Oh fuck." This is a really good sign or a really bad sign.
But in game rules, you can, as a move action, you can turn this into any weapon, as well as
Okay,
pretty
hold
much
on.
any handheld object.
Any handheld. Okay.
So you tell me what you want it to look like.
Okay. Gosh dang it! It froze again. Why is my thing freezing?
I don't know.
Mm. 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 What was I doing? Yeah. All right. Take 10 minutes to write this down.
Just you can Well, just tell me what it looks like right now. What form do you want your mind blade to have?
I want to write down this thing first before I completely forget. But this weapon, come on, give me. Thank you. And no, that's oh, yeah, and like the attack and stuff is gonna change based on the weapon, right? Yeah.
The attack bonus is whatever your normal attack bonus with a weapon is. It's considered a
Okay,
regular
right.
type of weapon. August, you come
Okay,
out of the bathroom and see everybody staring at Helen.
where did I put that?
This feels kind of familiar to you, but you can't quite figure out how.
Yeah, what the hell just happened? I was gone for 5 minutes.
Okay, there's nothing there.
If you want help
Alright.
writing it down after session, Gothy, I can help you with that.
I mean,
Don't
again,
worry
I
about.
don't want to forget. I don't want to forget to
I'll
do
remind
it.
you.
Okay.
Don't worry about rules. Focus on fun. What shape
Alright.
is it in right now?
I guess it's a pick.
All right,
That's
cool.
what she's familiar with.
Helen is manifesting a pick out of her hand. Seems she can control it.
And that was fast. Okay.
August, Lorelei, Kushko, do any of you
Right.
react to this?
I
I don't really know what's going on either.
Grey Hands looks at this astonished and says, "Interesting. I have not seen this level of psychic power in some time. Not since last war. Did not know you were psychic."
Yeah, she kind of looks over at Greyhand and says, "You weren't listening, were you?"
I was mixing drinks.
She can. I'm not sure what. Yeah, she goes, "Okay," and she goes
Would you
back.
like some
back
more
to
grog of whimsy?
yeah, she like if her hair wasn't already
Right.
steady already, it just stays and then even more going no, and she goes no.
Okay,
Who
I
knows?
will
Maybe
get back to
it'll.
clotheslining then. And he walks out and starts
Would
doing
my
laundry.
would my 19 spellcraft on the drink be able to let me know if this is possible from that drink?
As far as you're aware, this is not Grog of Whimsy. I mean, Grog of Whimsy definitely did something to her, and you can definitely sense that she was cursed by the Grog of Whimsy. But it looks like the Grog of Whimsy mixing with something else probably caused this with a 19 spellcraft. Like there was some crossing of the streams bullshit that just happened. If you'll forgive the Ghostbusters reference.
Understood.
Like this is some
Well,
that definitely resulted from wild magic, but not the grog on its own.
Well, hell, from my diagnosis, this isn't just from the grog of whimsy alone. There's some other some kind of special something else going on. I don't fully understand it myself, but grog of whimsy ain't normally do this type of shift to something.
Continues to look down at the weapon, going, "Oh, okay, cool, neat. No one knows what's going on." And she puts the weapon away.
Alright. As you think about sheathing the weapon, you feel the psychic energy just slowly retract into your hand.
Hmm.
It feels almost natural. As if you've been
Yeah,
doing this for several years. Possibly several hundred years.
yeah. Then a mix of confusion, disgust, kind of crosses her face, going, "That doesn't feel right." And she
Definitely
goes back to
feels
the
weird.
yeah. She goes back to the bar and continues drinking.
I'm assuming you're drinking the non-magic alcohol.
Yes.
Alright. Lorelei, August, Kushko. What do?
Helen, Hell, have you ever tried to go see a doctor? You might have a I don't know how to put it, magical tumor in your brain.
I mean,
I think we may need to get some kind of some kind of counter curse magic towards you there, Helen.
uh,
I,
I mean, it
Or
hasn't done anything yet.
I mean, if
I
only you guys were adventurers and could afford all of these things.
or if you could accept what has happened and use it.
What other
I
choice do I
don't
have?
mean.
As she takes a sip of the vodka and coughs immediately, and starts coughing again.
Well, I only suggest the counter curse simply because we don't know what the effects of her drinking that drink are. And for all we know, there could be some kind of effect that will take place in years to come. For all we know, she
You could
in
roll me another
5 hours from
spellcraft, and
now
I'll
she'll
tell you
turn
what
into
the
a
grog did to her.
boop, boop, boop.
17. She's got a randomized hairstyle, and she ages backwards. Both of these effects can be removed with Remove Curse.
Kushko will kind of get a bit more in her face and like close his eyes and kind of try and sense the magic that's been going on, and it'll be like, I can. It seems that, well, other than the hair, obviously, there you've got some kind of reverse aging thing going. So you'll start to age backwards, and so that is however old you are, you got that long to live until you get that curse removed.
Like half spits out the drink. Like, wait, what? Ah, fuck. Well, and she starts thinking. Wait. I mean, I can wait a couple of years and then move it. You know, age maybe a little long. I don't know if reversing it might make me live longer after going back a couple of years. I don't know. Takes another drink.
It's your decision. It's your decision.
I guess it depends how fast I age backwards. And she shrugs.
Personally, I recommend that you should get that curse removed. But again, it is up to you what you do with your curse. But I think you have a right to know what's going on. But again, I don't think that fancy new weapon of yours has anything to do, very little to do at the very least, to do with that drink.
I mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know that definitely the Grog of Whimsy was responsible for this. The Grog of Whimsy itself, it's like two waves crashing into each other to create a third wave, basically. To use an analogy like that, like the Grog was directly responsible for this, but the Grog is definitely part of the problem. Is what caused it to happen when it did.
From what I understand, the grog of like having an anti curse would not get rid of this ability.
Get rid of the like anti-aging faster than the haircut thing. As he takes another step. Oh, cats.
I'll let you decide how
Um,
often your hairstyle randomizes, Helen. It can either be once a day or it can be like several times an hour.
I think once a day is probably better.
All right, cool. Then you're stuck with the mohawk all day.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what do you guys do? Mystery solved, it seems.
Kind of.
Part of it, I guess.
Yeah, part of it.
So, how are we gonna flush out those kobolds? So, because I know we can't take them all on the fight, really. You know?
I absolutely love this idea.
Really, I say we wait, and I say we do some other stuff to get more powerful. Use the drink.
I don't know. Yeah, nothing like some mercenary work to get some bonus on your resume. Hmm. Is there a board? I'm sorry. Is there like a bounty board, like in the middle of town, or no?
There
Or
might
is
be
it
a
just
bounty
like
board in the town, yeah.
I'm asking because I'm asking if it's that, like, you know, We're going full fantasy, not like yeah, go like questing, like go ask someone, not like it's all in
There
one
there
place. You know
would
what I mean?
there would definitely be a bounty board in this town somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. Um, so maybe we should go check out the bounty board. Maybe see some easy things we can do, or somebody. You know?
Sounds good. And she like turns back to wait. Is Greyhound still outside? 'Cause-
Yeah, he's doing laundry.
Oh, because I think she still needs to pay for the drinks.
I mean, he's not asking you to pay for the drinks, but if you guys want to leave some money for him, he will.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'll just leave like 5 gold.
That seems reasonable.
Mhm.
You guys ready to go see what we can do around this town?
Sounds like a
Yeah,
fair
let's
proposal
do it.
to me there.
Indeed.
Alright. We'll go find the bounty board, aka the big chores list.
I did not actually expect you guys go for the bounty board. I did not actually expect you guys to go for the side quest in the middle of the side quest. So hold on, let me go find
Wait,
my
what-
list of level 2 modules.
What side quest? Because isn't the main next part of the main quest the kobolds?
Yes,
So what other side quest were we on?
I mean, this whole Eberron thing is a side quest for Rune Lords. So
Oh.
never mind. Ignore what I just said. Doesn't make sense. Hold on. Let me pull out my level 1 module list. Haven't actually looked through these in a while.
I'm sorry if we kind of like
All good. No. You guys are allowed to go in different directions. I like that. All right.
proceed to go through the maze on the back of the cereal box.
You guys can go through the maze in the back of the cereal log. There you go. And thank you for Mr. Charles for following me on Twitch. Hold on, let me go look through me modules list. I
Yeah,
mean,
Mr. Charles. Whoop whoop. Pushko's a fan of you, Mr. Charles.
I could run burnt offerings for you guys. That'd be a bit weird.
What?
I said I could run burnt. Oh shit! I could run burnt offerings for you guys. Oh my god, that's amazing. All right,
Don't know.
cool. Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Map of Brenland. What is it? Eberron. Do.
Right, shit! I still have that unknown. Right, I still have that bottle of unknown magic liquid.
Yup.
Yeah, she's got pulled there. Hey, guys, does anyone know what this is? As she shakes it around a little bit.
Drink it. You'll find out.
yeah, she looks over at at Lorelei with a really face.
Yeah, really.
Pushko looks at Lorelai with a surprised look. He did not expect this type of characteristic, this type of Lorelai to say this type of thing.
Someone identify, please.
I mean, you could drink it, or someone could roll spellcraft on it.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, that was in character. Can someone identify this, please? Hey, 20.
20. That is a potion to cure light wounds you have.
Woo! Nice.
Oh, Helen, drink it. You'll like it.
Can you tell me what it is?
Good.
Great, and now I will never drink it. She puts it away.
I'll take it if you don't want it.
Now what? Why would you want it if you want me to drink it?
Drink it and you'll find out.
No.
I
You won't
I
find
highly doubt that it's something bad. the
Oh,
fact
I guess
that-
not. Yep, I guess we won't.
And I'd say it's very fancy cranberry juice.
Something like that.
Oh, that's okay. Interesting. All right, I'll go with that plot line. So you go on the bounty board. You start looking for things to do. There are a few jobs for available. as I'm frantically, as I'm frantically looking through my modules list. But you'll see a job from a Mrs. Amy, who appears to be, she's leading a caravan of halflings, right across the center of Redland. It's going to be about a 2-week trip, and they're heading to the city of Gullspire, right across the other side of the Dagger River, for something called Initiation Day, which is a festival of the Silver Flame that basically dedicated that this was the day that the priesthood of the Silver Flame formally declared themselves an independent clergy rather than an offshoot of the sovereign host. And generally, this is the day of like major graduations.
And you said it was like a storm of halflings, right?
It appears to be a caravan of halflings are hiring bodyguards for a 2-week trip across the Dagger River.
So it's just mercenary work, basically.
Yep. You guys can go to Galspire for a festival if you'd like. If that's not cool, I can look up a different module.
What do you guys think?
Or would you guys go to the next posting?
Let's see what wide range of interesting jobs there are before we decide.
Oh my god, you guys
Yeah.
are making me actually look through all my notes. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, work for
There
yeah.
is a uh, ooh, there's not a mercenary work here, but there has been sightings south of here of this isn't necessarily a job per se, but actually no, that would be a job. The local historian named, you can tell how like incredibly bad I am at improvising. The fact that I'm having to do all of this on the fly. The local historian, what is her name? Her name is, one second.
Jimmy.
You guys met this character. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, neither do
Bassie,
we.
yes. Bassie, the local historian, has let you know there is another nearby. There is a ruin nearby, south of the town, in the middle of the King's Forest. It is There is basically been So in addition to the giant tower right outside town, there's another nearby tower that an explorer has found, and apparently it is crumbling. And apparently there's been rumors of monsters inside, as well as shiny loots. And she is asking if there be a group of heroes willing to scout it out in exchange for a monetary reward.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
Sounds
not.
like usual things. Usual stuff we do.
Yep. Exploring and looting corpses. That's my second favorite then.
The note says that Bassie would be willing to pay 100 gold bounty in exchange for a fully mapped map of the old tower.
That sounds like a fair deal. What do you guys think?
Sounds pretty good.
I'm alright with that.
No complaints here.
Alright, so who's here? Yeah, okay, so who here is good at drawing then?
Who? Good question. Good question. Uh, how about you? How about you, Kishko? You seem like you went to cleric school, right?
Indeed, I did. I would not call myself any artist per se, but I do know how to write.
But you had to draw symbols, right?
At times we do, yes.
Second?
Yes.
Then I'd say you'd be a perfect job for drawing a map, since a map is just one big symbol once you really think about it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
If you
Jane-
put me up to the task, I cannot decline. I'm surprised Lorelai.
What
Lorelai
makes symbol even smaller?
seems
Even
like the
smaller
type to
symbol.
know much about more of these types of things. But if y'all want me to do it, I will happily do so.
Yeah. What was that? What was that? Helen, what you about to say?
Yeah, map is one giant symbol with a bunch of smaller symbols on the inside.
Exactly. And yeah, I'd say, and I'd say you're a perfect fit. You know. So,
All right.
all right. All right. So, where's this at? Where's this crumbling ruins at? Is like at the far end of like the ruin
South of,
tower.
it is about 3 days south of here in the middle of the King's Forest.
Okay, I see. Let me check. Let me check if I have like camping stuff. Additional.
I mean, you guys can head to the general store and buy camping stuff. All right. Also, I have not actually read this module, so if you guys get deep into it in this session, I am completely improvising.
Hey,
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I've just had a real busy day.
No, you're good. You're good.
Good.
How's everyone in the camping supplies? You think we should take a quick stop at the general store?
sure.
I mean, sure. I mean, do we want like tents or anything?
Yeah, I do not have a tent. Yeah,
Does the party wish to buy some tents?
see.
Ah,
Most certainly.
Probably should.
just
Probably
letting you
should.
know in advance, but I don't think I could carry one whole tent on my own.
Would you guys like to buy some horses?
How much is a horse?
Do you guys head to the local hostler?
I guess so. Yeah, let's go.
All
Check
right.
there.
I guess so.
Is there a
Okay.
local stable in this town? That's a good question.
Gotta be.
Fishery, tomato farm, cheesemaker, cobbler, potter, felt maker, soap maker. Yes, number 26 is the stable.
We shall go to 26.
No, 26 is the Baroness's stable. Sorry, hold on. That is is the Baroness the only person in this town who owns horses? Oh my god, there's no private collection of there's no private hostler business in this town. The only person in this town rich enough to afford horses is the Baroness.
Cheers.
Nope, no private horses in this town. From what I can see, hold on, I can read the list again. Oh nope. There is a small livery on number 17.
Okay. We shall go to number 17.
All right,
Mm.
you guys head over
Yep.
there. It's a fairly large orange building. It's got like a tiled roof. The proprietor is a bit of a gruff-looking woman who looks at you guys and is like, "Oh, you're the local heroes working with the mayor, aren't you? What do you guys need
Yeah.
horses for?
We need to go take a quick trip somewhere.
And leave the town defenseless against these damn kobolds?"
I mean, I don't think they'd be going anywhere anytime soon. I think they're preoccupied with something.
Alright, well, if the town burns down in the meantime, that's up to you. And she's like holding the side of her horses with like a white knuckle.
How much are these fine buttes?
Don't think I'm giving away my ponies for free, though.
Matt, I'm asking, how much is it for one horse?
There's a lot that goes into a horse, good sir. Do you want a pony? Do you want a horse that'll just carry you? Do you want a horse that's got some thickness to it? You looking for a cheap steed, or are you looking for a fine steed?
Monkeys are good for carrying, right?
If you just want riding horses, I'd be willing to part with them for 100 gold. That doesn't include saddle or bit and all the other shit you're gonna need.
Yes. So, well, you want? Well, anyone else wants?
What? Say?
The party
Right,
is
who-
looking at a hostler. She's in a bad mood. Seems to not like you guys. Offering you horses for 100 gold.
I'm just asking.
She's
Who
definitely
wants?
pointing at the skinnier looking horses.
So, right, so, look, who wants to buy a horse here? I'm just asking.
Well, I can't carry a tent on my own, so I'll probably need one.
All
I mean,
right.
if you just want to carry something, why don't I just get you a fucking donkey?
That's what I asked.
No, you asked for a
Did I-
horse, not a donkey. Two different things.
Did I
Then
cut
she
out?
mentioned then she mentioned a donkey. If you're paying attention,
No,
she,
I'm
like,
not
stepped
paying
up.
attention because I don't like your stupid face.
Oh, it takes one to know one, isn't it?
You know what? Fuck you. I don't want your money anyway.
Good. Want your like skinny ass horses anyway? Come on, guys, we can walk. Unlike this, and then this.
Well, enjoy your damn walking.
Good, I will. The day is beautiful.
Alright.
Lorelai is gonna say, "Well, I suppose we can't ride to the kobold camp, everyone." And she'll look at the guy and say, "Don't blame us if your home burns."
Alright, she flips you off.
No, can't roll bluff. That's too bad.
I mean, you can roll. What are you trying to lie to her about?
I'm trying to tell her that this is for the basically for the kobolds.
Alright, well, you already put her in a bad mood, unfortunately.
All right.
Which, I mean, that's +1 to your quest to piss off and or befriend everyone in the town.
Yeah. See, we evened it out. We have someone who loves us, and now we have someone who hates us.
And she doesn't
So-
hate you. You just put her in a bad mood.
What do we
see.
do?
What does party do?
We kind of insulted her because she insulted us.
Wait, I missed that part.
Yeah.
The
Perhaps
party
we
is
should go
standing
back to
outside the
the
stables. What do you do?
Perhaps we should go investigate that castle there anyway. Maybe it's the university. Maybe it's no the university.
It is about 1
it's,
p.m. because the party has spent about 2 hours doing nothing so far.
Perhaps this is the sovereign telling us we should stay in town anyway.
I mean, you guys are welcome to explore the fortress. I'm reading it as fast as I can.
But so
I ain't gonna railroad you guys. You guys do
I'll-
what you want to do.
I'll survive without a tent.
I'd say we go to the general store real quick, grab some tents, then we'll be on the way, I guess.
I can carry a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. I can carry a tent. I can carry a tent.
Yeah, see?
Does-
Helen's
Aren't most tents like one person? How much is a bigger one?
How big of a tent do you want? Like a single person tent, a 4-person tent, a gigantic tent?
oh, yes, 4-person tent, right?
That
How
sounds
much-
good.
How much would that cost?
Hold on. It's called. You head to the general store. A large 4-person tent it takes 45 minutes to assemble, and it would be a cool 35 gold, and weigh 40
Okay,
pounds.
That is equal to Lorelai's medium load.
hmm
How much can you carry, Helen?
Max load is 200.
Okay, so I guess we'll get the 4-person tent.
All right, that'll be 35 gold, sir.
I will put 35 gold on the table.
All right, who would like to add a tent colon large to their inventory? It's 40
That'd be
pounds.
me.
All right, cool. You have a
Alright.
large tent. It weighs 40 pounds.
Like, oh, come on, seriously. Aw, man.
But
Oh, my thing is lagging or freezing or lagging or whatever again. Damn it.
I can add it if you'd like me to.
Yes, please.
Okay. Tent, weight, 40 pounds. Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
you are definitely in heavy load at this point. It is quite
Alright.
heavy. You're definitely able to carry it, though.
Alright. Really? Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
alright, so you guys ready to head out? Or
Indeed.
Guess so.
Does everyone have
I suppose.
rations?
Ooh, how old are these rations? Ooh,
I mean, they're
So
only a
my
few.
rations.
If they're the rations you bought with character, they're still probably good. Only a
yeah,
few days
Alright.
old.
I need some rations. I ain't got none. I mean, it ain't that
Alright.
hard to go out and hunt something, but it would be nice to have the security of having one's own rations.
that would be
Alright.
She'll be.
How many rations would Kushko like to buy?
5.
That'll be 2 gold, 5 silver.
All right, here you go. Pays 2 gold, 5 silver.
Alright, party heads out.
guess so.
Alright, cool. I don't actually have a map of this because I'm literally just improvising this, so hope you don't mind. Hardy is... let me get you guys a party token. So we be doing some exploring.
I love exploring.
I do.
Just like Minecraft, you know?
There you go. So, the party starts heading south from their current city. And you basically, from the first day, you guys head straight south. You're not quite at the capital, you're just like right outside the capital. You're passing over a lot of hills, passing over wheat farms, definitely trespassing on a lot of people's private property, but you know, this is Eberron, so people are kind of used to that. You make your way over a small stream, you make your way through a lot of farmers' fields, you're like climbing through bramble, and for the rest of the day, does anything happen to you guys? Let's find out.
Good
58! Nothing happens for the whole day. Do you guys figure you get about a third of the way there? What kind of speed are you guys going? You guys can either... Oh no, because who's the slowest person in the party right now? It's
30 feet?
Helen, right?
Trying to find it. Oh, it's 20, yeah.
It is 20-foot speed. Anyone slower than 20?
Uh,
No, I'm also at 20.
Okay,
I
you're both
am.
at 20.
I think I'm at 30. Yeah, I'm at 30.
Lorelai, I assume you're also 30?
Yes.
Alright, so do you casters basically move ahead of the party? You can either move into 2 groups because you two are definitely faster than the melee fighters. So you can move in 2 groups. You two can slow down for the melee fighters, or you can tell them to huff it and try to keep up with you guys.
I'm gonna stick with them.
Alright, so you guys are okay with traveling at the slower speed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, and how long on overland? I'm all over the place right now. Overland movement. And how far will that take you guys? I just wanted to. 1 day overland is 16 miles. How far is 16 miles? Where's the scale on this damn map? In miles is 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Oh, so that is 100 miles. Okay. Have this here. Whoa. Grab my scale. That's 100 miles, so we're doing 1/10 of that. Where that would be. Dang, okay. Yeah, you guys can definitely get there in about 3 days or so. Yeah, so my prediction was correct. Okay, cool. So, party is making their way, and you guys just see the edge of a forest right around the time hits 9 o'clock or so.
All right.
Some of you guys camp.
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Sorry, I am not in the best mind space right now. I normally I'm really excited for this sort of stuff, but I'm not right now.
It's all
Hey,
good.
man.
I mean, we can stop here.
No. I want you guys to. No, I don't want to.
Man,
No, it's. Normally I just have a lot of exciting ideas, and I'm just out of ideas right now. I'm sorry.
it's all good. If you need
Man, you're
time,
good.
then
Don't
go
force
ahead and
it.
take it. I'm not feeling too great myself, honestly.
Oh, are you not feeling okay right now?
I'm just a little sick, that's all.
All right. Well, I was really looking forward to this game, and I'm out of creative ideas for random encounters. So, I mean, I could just say three. I could just say nothing happens over the course of those 3 days.
It's up to you. You're the dungeon master.
I know. I'm sorry. I've not been feeling very creative recently. It's because I'm working so goddamn much that I don't have time to think up random ideas.
Hey, man, we're
Hold on. Let me think up something. I want to do at least one random encounter for you guys.
two two insurance salesmen tell us to buy insurance.
Hold on. Let me. Uh. Um. Okay. All right. That would be Let me go grab the stats or something like that. All right. Sorry, I'm thinking up ideas in real time right now. You guys want to take a 5-minute break right now as I think of this up? By all means.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom then.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
What is the side quest we're doing right now? What would we describe it as?
The party is making their way to a nearby fallen fortress, and the local historian. So you guys are currently in a town by the name of, are in a town called Bedlam. Bedlam is just outside of the local capital of Brenlin, Woat. The local historian of Bedlam has basically asked, "Hey, there's been some sightings of a local tower, of like a tower that's fallen down a few days south of here. Can you guys go in there and make a map of that tower?"
Okay.
So we're going.
I'll make
Yep.
sure I have stuff written down.
All right,
So, yep.
and all right, let me grab a cool random encounter map. Shows you how much time I have to prep shit. Do open image in new tab. No, that is no. I do not want to buy a random encounter map. I would like to grab a cool. Let's go with open. This is save image forest. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
This is what
No
happens when
need
I
to
don't have time to
apologize,
prep
man.
shit. Alright. Do. And I have to make shit up as I go. Do. And this is how I felt when I fucking first started out with Dungeon Master, and I have to do everything on the fly. Normally I can predict you guys, but today I'm not able to.
Hey man, everyone has their days, you know. Don't target.
You're allowed to do something weird. All right, let's grab this map. How do I zoom out again? It's that. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab do a oh yeah, let's do that token. I remember that token. Uh, do, do, do. Okay. We will. So I guess I don't quite need a battle map quite yet. Just grab party. Oh yeah, it's been several days now, so if you want, everyone's just back at full HP.
Nice.
Don't forget to give Bango his HP.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I have to actually track the days. Yeah, so it's been. I'll wait till Gothy gets back from peeing. Speaking of which, I'm gonna use the bathroom as well. 1 second. This is the best D&D stream. I'm the most prepared dungeon master in the world. It's great.
Man, I can't wait to get get shanked by, I don't know, fucking halflings. That's what I'm getting here. Or something like that, you know?
I'm excited to get my hero point for doing a weird accent.
And man, you've been doing great, man. Really, you're really really interesting with how you're doing it, you know?
It's fun. I was trying to do like a joke character that's not a joke character.
Joke character, that's not a joke character. I mean, I don't know, it seems like it doesn't seem like a joke to me. It's just fucking it just has a very
Got an accent.
exactly. Just,
I just want, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted him to talk weird. He's kind of smart. I mean, he's got really high wisdom. He's got really high wisdom, which is nice.
like all your characters, they all have high wisdom.
Yep, it's pretty sweet. Except this character's not that strong, which I think wish I wish he was a bit stronger. I wish he was a bit stronger.
Yeah,
He's
that
only
would
got
that would
10 strength.
saying.
He's only got 10.
You gotta get that wisdom came in somehow, you know. Can't
Exactly.
yeah. Can't you have high wisdom, high strength, you know.
I would have considered it swapping for my 13 intelligence, but I also wanted to have I didn't want a 0 in my intelligence rolls.
Yeah, facts. Or in skill points.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I wanted that extra skill point.
Yeah, man. Fucking
It's interesting how it works.
yeah. Fucking really just yeah. It's I mean, I'm thinking what other classes more likely use wisdom instead of intelligence when calculating skill points.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely. I think if I end up playing another character, I'm either gonna I think I kind of want to try a wizard.
I Wizard Gang.
Wizards are fun.
Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow Money Wizard Gang.
Gotta. Only time I ever
Being a druid.
what
What did you say? You go first.
I I was just trying to think. Have I ever played a wizard? I don't think I have been. I mean, I'm currently playing a warlock, but
Thought
I
you
don't
were a
know
sorcerer.
what.
I thought you were a sorcerer.
I don't even know, man. Fucking. Let me see. Yeah, sorcerer. I am a sorcerer. Yeah, you're right. I have completely forgotten because we have not played for a while. So yeah,
It has been a while.
yeah, but yeah, I don't think I ever played these. What was that?
You've never played a wizard. I mean, I've only of course I'm somewhat new, so I've really only played. I mean, I played a war priest, which was pretty interesting. I think it'd be fun to play a high level war priest.
Yeah,
But
I
then
personally think that higher level is usually more fun, but that's just because it's more complicated. I like that.
exactly.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's more in depth than lower levels.
Yeah, because lower levels like your options are A and B, pretty much. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick.
Hey, Arthur.
hit them or
Hmm.
do a spell.
But yeah, it's I like to think lower level is more like survival, and then high levels is creative, but more with death. If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
a higher level campaign is higher. It's definitely I find it much more fun, especially for spell casting. I love the diversity of spells.
Oh yeah, because your potential to do things in general increases exponentially.
Yeah, like summon 20 million fireballs in 1 nanosecond. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Looking
don't think
carpet.
we got to use our level 15 spells. At least I didn't.
I don't think I'm. I mean,
Or not level 15, but
12.
marks when we got level 15.
I mean, how far do
Uh,
spells go? It's like level 10, right?
Let me check. I have it open. The spell list. Uh, 9.
9 levels.
At
Oh,
least for clerics is the highest level spell. Same with druids.
Hello, thank you for whoever my one viewer is who's been sticking around through all of this nonsense. I appreciate it. Sorry,
uh,
my sister's just making burgers right now.
Oh my gosh, wait, there's. Oh, I didn't realize how fancy wizards were.
That how fancy wizards were? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm looking through like all the different like types of the schools of magic and stuff. I didn't realize that was
There
a thing. I haven't
clerics also have schools of magic. You can take spell focus as well. It matters less for clerics.
exactly. They're less fancy.
All right, so I have some ideas if y'all are back.
Okay.
Gotha, you
Oh yeah,
back?
got this.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. It's been about 2 or 3 days at this point, and Helen and everybody else is at full HP. Feel free to send me your prepared spells.
I'm just gonna do the same ones that I already sent.
Cool. About a day away from the forest, however, you guys are going to encounter something. You spy a ogre. You're going to spy a large gentleman. He's about 8 feet tall. He is got a bluish, brownish sort of hide. He's got a fairly large great axe in his hands. It's definitely size for a gentleman of his size. The great axe is about the size of August. He's got the blade kind of. Honestly, he's kind of like he's got the sword. He's kind of holding it one-handed, almost like the Nords do in Skyrim with their axes. And he's got the blade of it. It's kind of like digging into the back of his head or the back of his hide. But his skin is so tough that he doesn't even feel the axe like digging into it. And in his other hand, he's got 3 pieces of rope, which he has wrapped around the neck of 3 gentlemen. They are dressed in plaid shirts and plaid pants. They do not appear to have any weapons or armor on them, but around each of their necks is a solid gold ring with various arcane symbols inlaid into it. He appears to be walking back towards the capital in pretty much the exact opposite direction you guys are walking in. So, given you are in the middle of the forest, it is rather unusual to run into someone like this. But you see the ogre kind of look at you guys about. You guys notice each other about maybe 200 feet away. Do you guys do anything? Or do you allow this gentleman to pass with his captives?
I mean, so they're wearing plaid.
The 3 gentlemen that have been captived, yes, they are wearing plaid. They've got a bright golden collar around each of their necks.
Do they look like fancy, or they're just like kind of?
The collars definitely look expensive. The clothing significantly less so.
I think August is gonna. Oh, and he sees us, right? Or
Yep, you 2 see each other. He does not immediately attack. Do you guys immediately attack upon seeing an ogre?
August will kind of go on the side of the road, just like let him pass.
All right. Anybody else react to this?
Yeah. Helen sees an ogre and goes, "Yeah, no," and like steps to the side, out of the way, out of view.
All right. As you guys are letting this guy pass, you see one of the captives that have been attached on the ring. He just kind of he unexpectedly bolts to the left, and he's like, "Oh God, please help us!" At which point you hear you see the ogre just kind of point a finger at the captive. You see the collar around his neck just kind of start to glow, and he just stops dead in his tracks. And the ogre just kind of says in broken common, "Get back here!" And the creature with the collar glowing just mindlessly walks back towards the ogre.
Does
do anything?
Yeah. August
The
is.
guy walks.
I mean, you're allowed to say we do nothing.
So what about saying that, G? Sorry if I interrupted you.
What did the guy say there? He needs help, and then he just ran back to the ogre.
You got a problem with my collars, human?
I ain't no human there, sir. I
Well,
is a
then
chain
mind your
link.
own business, he says, walking past.
But he said he needed help. Why ain't you helping him if he
Yeah,
needs help?
'cause he's my captive.
Is this
Well,
normal
then I'm
for
gonna have to do
Eberron?
something about that. And I draw my sword.
Excuse me?
You're openly admitting to doing wrong.
I have
I don't
captives.
believe
That's
that's right.
legal in this town.
Are they criminals?
They're
From
humans.
my understanding, you were saying that they are slaves, and that is wrong.
You got a problem with slavers, buddy?
Most certainly, I do.
Cool. He lets go of the leash on all the 4 humans. Murder them. And the collars glow. Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. Oh.
I figured this would happen.
Mm,
I mean, you guys are allowed to let him go. Slavery is legal in Eberron. It's just morally
Yeah.
wrong.
Uh,
Ooh, we did not get good initiatives.
Ish.
ooh.
Thankfully, you guys are like fairly far away from each other at the moment. Because combat started pretty much immediately. Where's the turn order button? Add turn. Add turn. Mm. Doop, doop, doop. Ugh. Oh my god, I got a. Okay, cool. I guess I get to kill the party again.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 nat 20s on initiative. Cusco, initiative 10. Why is Lorelei on here twice? Lorelei got a 9.
Don't know.
Okay, cool. Alright, so basically Kushko steps forward, says, I have a problem with this. The ogre lets go of the leashes, points at you guys, and says, kill him. At which point, one of the gentlemen's in plaid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, double moves towards you. The ogre gentleman kind of pulls his great axe into both hands. His great axe, which is about the size of Kushko, and says, "Fucking bring it, bitch!" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's standing under this tree. Kushko.
Which tree?
This tree
Huh?
right here.
Oh, they're far away.
Yeah, you guys are in like shouting distance. Not every fight starts in melee range.
Shoot him.
All right.
If only you had some sort of crossbow or weapon.
I wish I had dispel magic. All right.
What does Kushko do? He sees a
I
captive
will.
running
I've
towards him
already
with a
drawn my.
magical collar.
I will spellcraft on his collar to see if there's any way I know to disable it.
Spellcraft on those collars?
Yes, the ones around the people's necks.
Alright. You've definitely seen that sort of slave collar before, yeah? They are, they are generally, they were invented by giants. I know you rolled an 11. They're slave collars. They magic, and they make people who wear them obey their master.
Do I know how to break it?
Not with an 11. Nope.
Alrighty then. I will.
Wait, that's
I'm just gonna move straight to the left over here and see if he keeps coming toward me.
You move up to the left. You're standing underneath the foresty caps. This slave runs towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lorelei, slave's running at you.
What is the range of that? Ooh, that's close. I'm gonna go for some higher ground. How much of a ledge is this? Can I like walk up along
Absolutely.
this edge?
Absolutely.
Okay. She's gonna double move up this way to get onto the ledge.
You've got some higher grounds. That gives you your higher ground bonus. You can clearly see it's called an area around. You can definitely see a much more larger area around everybody. Helen.
Does not want to do this.
You can attempt to calm everybody down.
I think I even have a good enough like bluff or demo. No, I don't have very good like talking skills. So.
You can try and intimidate them.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? There is an ogre, and he has slaves, and the slaves are running at you. Would you like to try and yell at him? You want to draw a weapon? Like to move into combat? You want to wait to see what happens? What does Helen do in the situation where she encounters an ogre slaver? Would you like to delay your turn until you have an idea of what you want to do?
The energy right now is not very high at the moment, so I really kind of going at the moment.
Well, you do have your cool ass psychic powers. Would you like to manifest that into a crossbow and fire it?
Did you hear me?
You said you're not really having energy right now. Do you want to guys want to just call it here?
I'm okay with that.
I have
If
no
you guys
preference.
aren't excited, I don't want to run a campaign.
I'm very excited for the battle, but if in general the energy is low, I think it's best.
All good. All good. We can call it here and we can start again from the top when everyone's more feeling it.
Yeah, I
All
guess so.
good. All
Is
good.
that the consensus that we're feeling out of it?
All good. Let me
Yeah.
turn off the stream here. Boop.